Don't be in a hurry. It is your gift. Okay, so just a minute. I'm waiting for a signal from the ICT team. After that, we will have our guest coming in, and the MCs will take it away from us.
We are almost starting. We are almost starting. We are almost starting. You can hear me? Is it okay? Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to start, and I want to request that all of us be upstanding as we welcome our guest. Let's all be upstanding as we welcome our guest, and we start the program. Can we clap as we welcome Dr. Jasmine Chow? Welcome, sir. We may take our seats. Once more, let me take this opportunity to welcome each and every one of you to the program of the day. And at this point, I want to request all of us to be upstanding for the national anthem, followed by the Jain prayer and the school prayer in that order. Let's all be upstanding. Prayer.
Good afternoon, school. Let's bow our heads down and pray.
Om Namo Arihantanam. Om Namo Siddhanam. Om Namo Ayariyanam. Om Namo Uvajayanam. savasahunam eso panchanamokaram sarva pavapanashano mangalanam cha sapresim padamam havai mangalam padamam havai mangalam.
Next is our school prayer.
Good afternoon, everyone. Let's pray. O God,
O God,
help us to begin this event well.
help us to begin this event well.
Protect us
Protect us
from all evil and harm.
from all evil and harm.
Inspire in us
Inspire in us
the spirit of courtesy
the spirit of courtesy
and goodwill.
and goodwill.
Make us know
Make us know
that to love
that to love
and to be loved
and to be loved
is better than all great possessions.
is better than all great possessions.
Enable us
Enable us
to feel that
to feel that
in doing our work,
in doing our work,
we are doing thy will,
we're doing thy will,
and that in serving others,
and that in serving others,
we are serving thee.
we are serving thee.
Amen.
Amen.
Thank you very much. You can take your seat. Once again, I want to say welcome. And as we run through the program, I want to take this opportunity in a very special way to recognize our ICT manager, who also works with the Oshwal Education Relief Board, Mrs. Dashna Pishafadia. I could want also to recognize the presence of the chairman, Oshwal College Committee Chair, Dr. Jasmith Shah. I could want also to recognize each and every one of you for coming to grace the occasion today. And I want to request that we sit back. It's a celebration where we want to recognize our top achievers in the May-June exams of this year, 2021.
Very true. As Mr. Richard has put it, it is a time of celebration. So allow me also to extend a warm welcome to all of us today as we gather here to celebrate our student achievers. All right, I'm also aware that we are live and we have audiences that are watching us on our social media platforms, relatives, friends, all of our students who could not be here because of COVID protocol issues. Please, audience here, would we please welcome those who are watching us on our social media platforms with a better clap, a better clap. These are our parents, our siblings, friends of the school. Thank you very much for taking time to join us today. So, to take us through this program, on my right we have, yes, and on my left,
Joy Mosiara Obwoge.
and I am Miss Pauline Masharia. We shall also be assisted in running the program by our student MCs. We have Kanaka Gulvadi and Ye Shah. Please let's clap for them. Thank you very much. All right, as we said it, that today we are gathered for a celebration. We are here to recognize and award students who did exemplary well in AS Examination June series. We all know that we have been on COVID times and it has taken longer than we expected, but our students have shown resilience. They have given in their best foot to to give to us exemplary results as a school. Please let's clap for all the students. Even for those who are not here with us, come on, we can do better. We appreciate you, all the students that did the AS examination. All right. But first things first, before we start the ceremony, Miss Joy.
Oh, this is the most awaited time, entertainment. Education is not only learning from the alone, it is rather learning beyond books. Every activity of the school is to make the child learn something more for life.
Of course.
The school annual day celebration is the one which gives a wonderful opportunity for the child to showcase their talent. Ladies and gentlemen, at this juncture, I'd like to welcome to the stage a group of students who have prepared some entertainment items. We have 2 items today. The first one is a song. They like to encourage us to believe in ourselves. Let's welcome on stage Amy Elizabeth Thomas, Benazir Merali, and Tiffany Wangare Nganga. Let's appreciate them as they come to give us a song on Believe.
Welcome, girls. Welcome, girls. It's your time.
I'ma say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, the way that things have been. Oh,
and things second, don't you tell me what you think that I can be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking my soul king to the masses, writing my poems from the field that looked at me, took to me, shook to me, feelings, thinking from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the brain, taking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain. You made me a believer. Pain, you break me down, you build me a believer. Hey, no let the bullets fly or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. Hey, you made me a believer. 13 stars and a prayer to the ones up above. All the hate that you heard has turned your spirit to a double. Your spirit up above. I was choking in the crowd, building my rain up in the crowd, falling like ashes to the ground, hoping my feelings they will drown, but they never did, ever did, ebbing and flowing, and limited, till it broke up and you rained down like rain. You made me a believer. Pain, you break me down, you build me a believer. Pain, don't let the bullets fly, or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from pain. You made me a believer. Last things last by the grace of the fire and the flame. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh, the blood in my veins. Oh, ooh. They never did, ever lived, ebbing and flowing, limited, till it broke up and it rained down. It rained down like rain. You made me a believer. Pain, you break me down, you build me a believer. Pain, don't let the bullets fly, or let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from. You made me a believer.
Wow, our girls are talented. That was beautiful coordination, beautiful harmonization. Let's move on to our second item. The Indian cultural dancers of Oshwal Academy Senior High are ready to blossom on stage to present their dance, Garba. This is a celebration dance. This Indian cultural dance will be performed by Aneri Parthiv Mehta, Drishti Jakaria, Kushbu Sumaria, Mahet Ketan Shah, Vivi Dodia, Jia Vikas Patel, Akshi Bipin Karania. Please let's welcome them on stage.
रंगी पर ओढ़ आवी खुशियों संगे लावी हर हाय हयू हाय रंगी पर ओढ़ आवी हर हाय हयू हाय हाय आशाएं किरणों बिखराए मंगवे झलकाते मन हड़वे थी गुनगुनाए हाय 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 हाय
बाबू की कच्ची जमीन पे हमको बोना है आशा की मोटी सांसों की माला हमें पिरोना है अपना हमें लिखे ताकि हमको छोड़ना है शहना शहना शहना
जल जल नाच अब चल आजा रे थर 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 कांपे डर डर जीते डरावना बाबों में बोला बोला रे बोला मोर बदला रे दिखा भूख नगारे संग ढोल बाजे हाय धूम धूम हाय नगारे संग ढोल बाजे हाय हाय धूम
Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, our girls have really entertained us. And since they're girls, they deserve flowers. So let's raise up our right hand. Let's prepare some flowers, beautiful flowers. Let's decorate them. Now lift up your left hand. Decorate those flowers. Let's put them together. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow. That is wonderful. That is great. And it's a clear indication of what our students are able to do. It's not about academics. It's about preparing our students to become what can best be described as an all-round human being who can fit in any situation. You can see the agility, you can see the flexibility, you can see the way they are dancing their hearts out. It's a celebration. Can we appreciate our students once more? Thank you very much. Now, let me begin by saying all protocol observed. This afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and in a very special way, I want to acknowledge the presence of the chairman, Oshwal College Committee, and also a member of our own senior high campus committee, one man I have personally known, one man who has immensely contributed in terms of realizing the good results in that manner, in that matter, academic results. The reason as to why we are awarding our top achievers at AS level. He has been around. He has been coming to ensure that things are running well. He has been ensuring that academic programs run, because at the end of the day, all of us are here because of the academics. And therefore, at this juncture, help me welcome on stage Dr. Jasmeet Shah to address us. He's a man of wisdom. When he speaks, you can see that wisdom in him. So welcome, sir, to address us. Can we applaud him as he comes?
Thank you for the kind introduction. Dear respected delegates that are on live watching us today, academic consultant, Mrs. Chutai, who in her 35 years of career could not attend this physically due to a health condition, and I'm sure she is watching us online, and she has already blessed us for this wonderful event. The head of Senior High Campus, Mrs. Sharma, the deputy head, Mr. Buru, the entire fraternity of Senior High Campus, the Oshwal Academy, Nairobi, ladies and gentlemen watching us live, and dear children. Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the Senior High Campus Committee, it gives me a great pleasure to welcome you all to the annual virtual speech day, which is also physical presence over here for the Oshwal Senior High Campus today. Today, as we celebrate the success achieved by our students across year 12 and year 13. This was a second unique year that we have seen. This is a pandemic that we have never seen in our history, and I'm not sure how long this is going to take, because as a medical profession person, I think this is going to be a lifetime medical condition that will continue. As I'm sure year 12s also wished that they did not want to sit for their exams this year, because year 13s, when they were in year 12, they did not sit for their exams. But unfortunately, you were to sit for your partial exams. And I know it has been a challenging task, not only for the examination body, but the school itself, because it was a prior process in collating all the information that you all have achieved during your year 12 and your past year at junior high academy, and your academic progress to get the best deserved grades today. As we celebrate here, let this not be the last step for your success, but let it be your first step of success, so that you can move ahead with your better achievements once you're in year 13 and your years ahead of this school. Also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank the faculty and the staff of the Oshwal High School. They have not only dedicated their time to nurture your finest talents, but have also fostered the potential in each one of you. This has been a very, very difficult year for everybody. Despite the challenges that we have had, you've already seen the results that we have had that are very outstanding results. Looking at the trends for the past 3 to 4 years, the academy has become a credible competitor at the senior high level across the whole country. And I really want to thank the leadership and the Oshwal Education Relief Board to help us move into this path and become one of the best schools in Nairobi. My final thanks is to the parents and the guardians of these children who always support the children on what they want to do. And a really great achievement to all of the students today on getting your prizes on various subjects that you have won. And please continue progressing in a good pathway, and congratulations once again. On behalf of the Senior High Campus Committee, I once again warmly welcome you all, and congratulations to the Year 12 students today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you, sir. Can we once again give a round of applause to Dr. Jasmith? As I said, when you see him speak, he speaks from his heart. Now, next to address us and give us a school report is our own senior high head of school, a lady under whom great academic strides have been made and realized. When you look at her, the way she moves around, the way she talks to us, the way she handles matters, the guidance you give us has made us to sit here today and celebrate our top achievers. So in a special way also, help me, ladies and gentlemen, to welcome Mrs. Sharma to come forward and give us the school report. Welcome, madam.
Thank you, Mr. Richard, for those kind words. On behalf of Senior High Fraternity, first of all, allow me to extend warm greetings to the audience which is watching us live. And good afternoon, Senior High Campus Committee member and Oshwal College Chairman, Dr. Jasmeet Shah, teachers, students, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, good afternoon to you all. All protocol observed. It is my privilege to welcome you all on this occasion of our annual school day. Your presence here is the testimony that you hold the school in high esteem. I'm sure you will enjoy every moment of this function. It is gratifying to note that Senior High has become the renowned center of excellence. With over 300 students on roll, we are the single largest standalone A-level school in the region with students from different cultural backgrounds. Now that the new academic year has begun, it is my humble duty to present the school report for the academic year 2020-2021 that has just ended. The last academic year was a unique year. The COVID-19 pandemic has taught us that teachers and learners are incredibly resilient and not fatigable. It has taught us that technology can be wonderful, but it cannot replace the teacher in class. Even more, that not everything in the curriculum matters, and not everything that matters fits into the curriculum. So we must prioritize the human aspect in education. On a light note, it has taught us that schools must also stock up on hand soap. Dear boys and girls, last year you spent very little time physically in school. You did not experience the international exams at AS level when Pearson announced the cancellation of international exams. The examination body gave direction on assessment procedures. All teachers went through a training on guidelines on teachers' assessed grades for Pearson Edexcel exam, May-June 2021 examination. And finally, results were announced on 10th of August. Despite all the challenges, you boys and girls have achieved exceptional results. And on the same note, school continues to register exemplary results over the years. This year is no exception. Therefore, with great pride, I highlight some of the outstanding results of AS level, A level, and BTech qualification. At AS level, with the entry of 159 candidates for the advanced subsidiary level, 36 students scored 4 A grades as compared to 28 students in June 2020. A total of 252 students scored A grade in individual subject performance as compared to 233 students in the previous year. At A level, 125 candidates appeared in A2 level examination. 46 students scored 3 A grades and above, and as compared to 45 in June 2020. In addition, 67% of subjects sat at A level registered 100% principal pass, that is from A star to E grades. Furthermore, 7 out of 18 subjects sat at A levels registered 100% credit pass, that is from A star to C grade. And a total of 205 students scored a minimum of A grade in individual subjects. In the merit list of 46 students, our top student is Yogesh Dharmendra Patel, and he got 4 A stars and 1 B. I think he deserves a hearty clap. We can clap for him. 2 years ago, BTech Level 3 Extended Diploma was introduced at Senior High. The BTech class of 2021 is our pioneer class. They worked very hard throughout the year and produced wonderful results. Out of 27 students, 17 students scored Distinction Star. Amongst 17 students, 14 of them scored triple grade with Distinction Star. And Distinction Star at BTech Level 3 is not a small achievement. Let's give them a big round of applause. The Pearson BTech Awards is an annual event to celebrate and recognize the hard work and commitment of teachers, learners, and schools across the globe. Senior High Campus bagged 2 bronze and 1 silver award. Mansi Vimal Haria got Bronze Award as Learner of the Year in BTech Business and Enterprise. Mansi Piyush Kanani received Silver Award as Learner of the Year in BTech Hospitality. And our teachers were also not left behind. Miss Mercy Julia Obukwa received Bronze Award as BTech Teacher of the Year. Let's clap for them. This award ceremony was held virtually by Pearson. Congratulations to BTech team. We are proud of you. Boys and girls, you know how busy we keep you during the term, during the year with co-curricular activities. We at Senior High believe that a student should be all-round individual, brilliant in academics and in co-curricular activities also. We have an intense curriculum program. A student can choose from and train from a wide range of clubs. I now proudly present some of the achievements in the areas of co-curricular program. And I'll start by saying kudos to all of you who went an extra mile and took part in co-curricular activities held virtually last year. It was a challenging task for you, and it was equally challenging for teachers to organize those activities for you. You must have enjoyed watching those activities through our social media page. To start with, East African Model United Nations, EAMUN, is a student-run organization where young adults are given an opportunity to identify and sharpen their leadership skills. This year, EAMUN was held virtually, and students took part in organizing committee, and they also held various positions. To mention a few, senior chair was Parth Desai. Pranav Sarotra had media director position. Dev Shah and Hasya Badal Shah were holding junior chairs. At the end of the conference, our students were able to scoop the following prestigious awards. Amongst best speakers, Aryan Parapia from Economics Committee, Yashmine Shah and Aslan Sharif from Ecology Committee, and Kanaka Gulwadi from Political Committee got the award for Best Speakers. And on the other side, Maria Marenga from Historical Development Committee, Harshit Rao from Human Health Committee got Best Delegate Award. And Best Secretary Award went to Varun Jain. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's clap for them. Last year, senior high students also had an opportunity to participate for the first time in the Harvard Model United Nations Conference, Dubai, an international conference which was held virtually. This was a totally new experience for our students in the committees, as the committees were different. And this gave them an opportunity to explore new knowledge. The following students participated in the conference: Janet Goto, Romil Shroff, Tushar Falor, Maria Marenga, Umaima Mitwani. Umaima Mitwani also won the Diplomatic Commendation Award in the Legal Committee. This was our first time participation in an international conference, and students, for them to come back with, again, one award at least to start with, it was not a small achievement. So we congratulate Umaima for winning the Diplomatic Commendation Award and the rest of students for participating. Eco Club members organized an online photography competition to sensitize people on the importance of taking care of wildlife and natural habitats. This was done under two themes: endangered and sceneries. Under the theme of sceneries, the first and the second position went to Jinal Kaleb and Aman Haria, respectively. Under the theme of endangered, the first two positions went to Harshul Tucker and Sheel Gosrani, respectively. Congratulations to all those who made an effort to compete in an online competition. Virtual, again, virtual inter-house debate. Inter-house debate was held virtually after two rigorous rounds. The first position was held by Sapphire House, followed by Ruby. Emerald was at third position and Topaz got fourth position. The best speaker was Aman Haria. Rhino Cup Debating Challenge is an annual inter-school activity. Our students take keen interest to compete with students from other schools. This too was held virtually, and senior high team got the second position. As we are moving on from one activity to another, I'm sure you have observed all these activities were held virtually. We continue in the same spirit. Science fair, our inter-house science fair, this was also organized virtually. So science department organized the virtual science fair via Microsoft Teams. The participation from students was impressive, with many entries under 4 different categories. The following students got top 3 positions, that is Vishnu Danda, Sri Hasita Reddy, and Tanya Makwana. Let's give them a clap. As we were moving towards the end of the year, when festive season starts, things were still tight. We were still under COVID period and under tight restrictions. Diwali was also celebrated virtually. The core curricular department organized an online contest for Diwali celebration with the theme Diwali in Kenya. We received overwhelming response from students. The judges were impressed with the quality of the work that the students presented. We had 3 categories: flower decoration, pot painting, and rangoli. Under flower decoration, top 3 positions went to Mahek Punjani, Ayushi Patel, Diya Shah. In pot painting, Maheshwar Patel, Sakshi Shah, Hitanshi Patel got top 3 positions. And in the category of Rangoli, Saloni Shah, Hitanshi Patel, and Maheshwar Patel got top 3 positions. You have seen the very impressive and good quality work produced. The judges were very impressed. Pink Day is celebrated in the month of October to raise breast cancer awareness to the students. The Interact Club organized a talk virtually on the same. The talk was facilitated by guest speakers from the Nairobi Hospice. Senior High also organizes exhibition for students where students can showcase their talents, their hobbies. This time, this too was virtual. As Elizabeth Isaac says, we are born with talents which we discover over time through new experience. Talents incite our passions, allowing our authenticity to shine. Senior High has allowed the authenticity of its students to shine through the cultural exhibition. The theme for the exhibition was Different Cultures in the World. The response from students was overwhelming, with many entries being submitted under categories like dance, music, fashion show, art and crafts, and baking. We also have some annual school events. One of them is Prefect's Investiture. Prefect selection at Senior High is a rigorous process. The students who made it were bestowed with responsibilities and duties of being positive role models. The Prefect Investiture ceremony was held with great enthusiasm under the new normal created by the COVID-19 pandemics. 30 students were appointed as prefects. Senior High held its graduation ceremony physically to honor and bid farewell to our outgoing students. The event was graced with the presence of dignitaries from Oshwal Education and Relief Board, Senior High Campus Committee, accompanied with CEO, academic consultant, heads, deputies of sister campuses, and Oshwal College. Head boy, head girl, together with the valedictorian boy and valedictorian girl in their speeches, all recognize the pivotal role played by the institution in shaping their destinies. The MC led the students in a special ceremony to move the tassels from the right to the left side and also throw their caps to the air to signify that they have now graduated, as you can see on screen. It was a moment that really added charm to the atmosphere with a sense of achievement. We do have charity groups in our school, Touch of Humanity and Interact Club. The charity organization group decided to join the world in mitigating the effects of the COVID-19 to the infected and the affected. They raised funds and donated Kenyan shilling 50,000 each to 2 charity groups that deal with the less privileged slum dwellers. We just said that we introduced BTech program 2 years ago. And BTech students also very actively took part in activities under BTech program. BTech Enterprise and Entrepreneurship students took part in a recruitment and selection role play. They had an opportunity to be mentored by a professional HR from the Tribe Hotel. This was an experience that helped them hone their communication and listening skills during the interview sessions they set up, and engaged in practical business setup during pre-COVID period. BTech hospitality students got to interact with the invited guest chef, and they got to know the rigors of the culinary world. Glion and Le Roche, a hospitality institution from Switzerland, organized an essay writing competition. Ritik Nanda won a fully paid trip to Europe to visit the university and scholarship for an undergraduate program. Let's clap for Ritik. That's a big achievement in a competition. The BTech Sport and Exercise Sciences students visited Hell's Gate National Park in Naivasha for their assessment activity. They took part in climbing and abseiling. Students also went for their work experience to a physiotherapy clinic for 10 days, where they learned the day-to-day activities in recovery and physical therapy center. These students also had a chance to coach primary pupils in football. Students from BTech Art and Design Department produced interesting art portfolios as part of their coursework. They held an exhibition to display their artwork produced during the year. They showcased creativity and critical thinking skills which helped them develop their knowledge in art and design. Boys and girls, when you have already joined Senior High Campus, I'm sure you have already seen and experienced that we recognize the fact that many times students require constant mentorship on areas not just academics. Under the pastoral program, we mentor students on areas such as personal development, stress management, social relationships, and winning habits for global champs. We also have a strong careers department. The careers departments had been conducting sessions under different topics like writing personal statements, preparations for SAT or ACT exams, understanding rules and guidelines for making university applications, completing UCAS application, and many more related topics. Now that you are at the right time when you are preparing your personal statements and completing UCAS application, make most of this time and take all the guidance you need from the teacher and the careers department. Our students also attended online university fairs and webinars last year. Many students have acquired admissions in some popular study destination. Majority going to UK, followed by Canada, and for the first time, a big number has chosen to study in Kenya. Scholarships. Any scholarship offered to a student makes a difference to the parent's pocket. It also adds credit to a student's resume. This year, we have 17 students who received scholarship with significant amount. At senior high, we are proud of all of them. As you can see on the screen, Krishna Gajar got a full scholarship from Clark University in USA. On the same note, Harsh Machiviava got 50% scholarship from Sheffield University. This scholarship is given to students from Africa, and Harsh was one of the 2 students. University of Alberta offered scholarship for the first time for international students and was given to Soumya Rada. Let's give them a hearty clap. And as you prepare for your final year of A-level, boys and girls, work hard and try to get that scholarship. We congratulate parents and teachers and students at large for this success. Boys and girls, you have seen already, you are a member of this school. Senior high community has powerful energy. We do small things with great love and care. Over the last year, teachers have worked hard to learn new and innovative ways to teach students. A bundle of thanks to all teachers for those extra hours they worked to provide help to students throughout the year. We appreciate. Many thanks to the Deputy Head, Mr. Buru, Teaching and Learning Coordinator, Mr. Mugo, and to Co-Curricular Coordinator, Ms. Susan, for working so well throughout the year as a strong team, making sure that students get the best and enjoy most the 2 years of A-level education at senior high. Many thanks to Mr. Shem, Mr. Richard, as Year 13 and Year 12 coordinators, respectively. Thanks to Internal Exam in Charge, Mr. Nyaga, and External Exam in Charge, Mr. Ronkoba, for conducting exams in a very professional way. More thanks to our admin staff and ancillary staff who stay in the background and make sure that the day runs smoothly for students. I cannot thank enough to our whole staff, prefects, and students who helped us organize this function. And lastly, a message to students. Boys and girls, learning is a lifelong process. Strive to learn a new skill. Learning a new skill helps you focus on something positive. It's a way to escape the never-ending news and social media cycle. It's a way to do something positive. As Vincent van Gogh once said, if you hear a voice within you say, you cannot paint, then by all means, paint, and that voice will be silenced. So go ahead and learn a new skill. Look at the picture you see on the screen. What does it say? The one who is being carried does not know how far the town is. Yes? Never forget the sacrifice your parents have made for bringing you this far. Always respect your parents. In the end, on behalf of Senior High staff, I express my gratitude to Senior High campus committee members, led by Mr. Rajesh, academic consultant, Mrs. Chotai, and many thanks to our parent body, Oshwal Education and Relief Board, for their constant support throughout all our endeavors, including this ceremony. The activities we do and we plan to do at Senior High are many, but my report must come to an end. So in conclusion, allow me to say, winning doesn't always mean being fast. Winning means you are better than you have done before. We did it. We have definitely made a difference to our young boys and girls. Once again, we congratulate our students and wish them success in life ahead. Thank you, and may God bless us all. Thank you.
Wow, wow, wow. If that is not an academic report, then tell us what it is. It was comprehensive. It touched on the entire school life. And let me, in a special way, ask all of you for a round of applause to Mrs. Sharma for a job well done. That was quite comprehensive, and I'm sure even if you are not here the whole year, from the pictures displayed here, the report is telling us what you have been doing for this academic year. Now, this is the time when we need to see our top students coming forward so that together with the teaching staff and our guests, they can receive their awards. But then I need to say that champions are made when potentials are converted into performance. As they say also, work and let your success be your noise. Once you work well, it doesn't mean just working for the sake of working, but working well, everybody will be able to see that particular work, the effort you have put in. This is the moment we could want to see the success that we have had during this academic year. The students who are seated in front of us here had a lot of challenges. I remember some of them we started teaching you virtually, but thank God you are here to celebrate the good work you did during the last academic year. Now, ladies and gentlemen, It's now my pleasure to call upon the two student MCs who are going to assist us in terms of taking us through the program so that we can be able to see our top achievers and what they achieved during the last academic year. So help me to welcome Kanaka and Deisha as they come forward to present the students who are going to be awarded. A big round of applause for them.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and our esteemed awardees. My name is Kanaka Kiran Gulvadi.
And I'm Desha.
And we will be your student MCs for today's event.
We shall now begin with the Merit Awards for Outstanding Performance in AS Level IAL CAIE June 2021 examinations. To present these awards, I call upon Dr. Jasmeet Shah, who is the chairman of Oshwal College Committee and also the member of the Senior High Campus Committee, escorted by Mrs. Sharma. Let's give them a round of applause. We have Amir Zulfikar Shivji, 4 A's.
Coming up next on stage, we have Aman Shital Haria with 4 A's. A round of applause, please.
Next up, we have Ankur Paresh Karanya with 4 A's.
Presenting next, we have Arslan Sharif Amjad with 4 A's. A round of applause.
Coming up next, we have Aryan Nayan Shah with 4 A's. Thank you, Dr. Jasmeet and Mrs. Sharma. You may now take your seat. A round of applause as they calm down.
To present the next set of awards, we'd like to invite on stage Ms. Bitansha, the ICT manager of OERB, escorted by Mr. Buru, the deputy head of senior high. A round of applause as they come up on stage, please. Moving on, we have Aryan Yasin Parpia with 4 A's.
Next up, we have Chandan Cherish Poturi with 4 A's.
Coming up next on stage, we have Darsh Hitesh Shah with 4 A's.
Next up, we have Dhruv Patel with 4 A's. Thank you, Ms. Bitashna and Mr. Buru. You may take your seat.
To present the next set of awards, we'd like to invite on stage Ms. Monica, the career counselor, escorted by Mr. Bet. We now welcome on stage Dhruv Rohit Vyas with 4 A's. A round of applause.
Next up, we have Drikshi Shamji Jesani with 4 A's.
Presenting before you Hastia Badal Shah with 4 A's. A round of applause.
Next up, we have Hitanshi Ashish Patel with 4 A's.
Coming up next on stage, we have Hetvi Herin Samaya with 4 A's. Thank you, Ms. Monica and Mr. Bet. You may now take your seats.
To present the next set of awards, I'd like to call upon Miss Mercy, escorted by Mr. Wesley Makwaro. I call upon Iman Ashif Surani with 4 A's.
Next up is Ishita Kanotra with 4 A's.
Coming up next, we have J. Satish Patel with 4 A's.
Welcoming on stage, we have Jil Chandresh Kumar Shah with 4 A's. Thank you, Miss Mercy and Mr. Wesley. You may now take your seats.
To present the next set of awards, I'd like to call upon Mr. Nyamwanga, escorted by Mr. Nyaga. We have Anshu Mahesh Patel with 4 A's.
Coming up next, we have Maulik Manish Ajmera with 4 A's.
Next up, we have Meshwa Jayesh Kumar Patel with 4 A's.
Moving on, we have Mwihaki Mwangi with 4 A's. A round of applause.
I call upon Nand Kiran Kumar Patel with 4 A's. Thank you, Mr. Nyamwanga and Mr. Nyaga. You may now take your seats.
To present the next set of awards, we'd like to call up on stage Mr. Degwa, escorted by Miss Lois. A round of applause for them as they come up on stage. And now we welcome Neil Singh Dadley with 4 A's. A round of applause.
Coming up next, we have Nimish Mirchandani with 4 A's.
Presenting before you, Punya Nitin Shah with 4 A's.
Next up, we have Purav Bipin Shah with 4 A's. Thank you, Mr. Ndego and Miss Helen. You may now take your seats.
A round of applause for them as they leave the stage. To present the next set of awards, we're going to invite on stage Ms. Grace, escorted by Ms. Patricia. Let's give them a round of applause. Coming up next on stage, we have Romil Rakesh Shroff with 4 A's. A round of applause, please.
We welcome Rutu Ketan Gandhi with 4 A's.
Presenting Shaurav Divyesh Vora with 4 A's.
And now call upon Shinal Hitesh Maru with 4 A's.
Coming on next on stage, we have Shubh Sandeep Shah with 4 A's. The applause should not stop. Thank you, Ms. Grace and Ms. Patricia. You may now take your seats.
To present the next set of awards, I'd like to call upon Mr. Karikyu, escorted by Mr. Machuki. Let's clap for them as they come up. I call upon Tarosh Kuntesh Shah with 4 A's.
Moving on, we have Vivek Sushil Devecha with 4 A's. A round of applause.
Next up on stage, we have Yash Jadva Jeshani with 4 A's.
And finally, we have Yash Singh with 4 A's. A round of applause. Thank you, Mr. Karyuki and Mr. Machuki. You may now take your seats. Once again, a huge round of applause for everyone.
Wow, wow, wow. Let's give them a better clap. Let's give them a better clap. Thank you for the wonderful jobs. Another clap for our student MCs. You guys have done a good job. Let's appreciate them. Let's appreciate them for a job well done. All right. So I want us to appreciate in a special way our AS academic giants, right? I want us to stand up on our feet. And in our previous audience, there's a clap I taught them, all right? So I want to teach you too, so that we can appreciate our AS academic giants. Are you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Will you do them justice? And I want to ask the audience at home to also join us, all right? So what is the biggest animal in the jungle? Biggest animal in the jungle? Hippo, for those who are here, all right? So when I say hippo, I want you to do like this, okay? When I say hippo, you do? All right? You open your arms like this. So when I keep saying hippo, make it more bigger. When I keep saying hippo, more bigger. Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready? We appreciate them.
Yes.
There are people who are not ready. Are you ready? We appreciate them.
Yes.
All right. Hippo. Hippo. I want the hands to be a little bit louder so they can be captured by our social media platforms. All right? All right. Hippo. 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 I want you to keep enlarging it up like this. All right? Don't go down. Don't go down. Let's see how far you can go. Okay, let's start. Let's start. Okay. Hippo. 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 Drop it. Drop it. Good. One more time. One more time. One more time for that. That was a good rehearsal. All right? All right. I can see Mr. Mugo is really doing it very well with me up here. All right. Hippo. 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 AS Academic Giant, drop it. Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. As it was stated here, we take pride here at Senior High, not just to create academic giants, but students who are all round. So in our previous session, we gave other awards, which are non-academic awards. And in this session, we want to give one non-academic awards. All right? So for the year 2020-2021, we are going to award Best Debater. Ms. Joy.
In the last academic year, we had a very competitive virtual debate. All the participants put their best foot forward and ensured they articulated their points with prowess.
So to present this award, I want to call Mr. Wow, escorted by Mr. Were on stage. Please, let's clap for them. Mr. Wow, escorted by Mr. Were. Better clap for them as they come. Our teachers are doing a wonderful job. All right. So, for the 2021 Debater of the Year Award, guess who it goes for? Oh, he's already standing. All right. That is going to be a surprise. Sorry? Oh, all right. Okay. So backstage, guys, the surprise gift, we are waiting for it. All right. Okay.
So for 2020-2021 Debate of the Year award goes to none other than Aman Shital Haria. Let's clap for him. Congratulations. Job well done, job well done. Wonderful pose. Right there. Mr. Richard, karibu-san. Thank you so much, teachers. Thank you so much.
You know, thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. You know, Pauline is very innovative, and as you step down, we can try one hippo for her. I'm not very good at hippoing, but we can try one for Pauline, because Pauline, you have done it fantastically well. So as I say, hippo, I don't know whether you are opening, but don't stand up. So hippo. I can't hear your ha. Hippo.
Ha.
Hippo.
Ha.
Pauline. Thank you very much. It has been a very wonderful occasion. And my job here is very simple, because whatever has a start must have an end. Let me take this opportunity to thank our members of Oshwal Education and Relief Board for overseeing the entire organization of this exercise. Actually, those guys work really hard to ensure that the programs of the school run very well. I also want to thank the senior high campus committee members for all the support they have given us. Let me also, in a special way, thank our academic consultant for being there for all of us. Whenever she comes around, whenever we go to her, she makes sure that things are running here at senior high. Let me also thank our head of school for the leadership. You know, without a leader, there's nothing much you can achieve. And all the beautiful things you have seen here today are as a result of that able leadership she has really given us. I would want also to recognize our deputy head for the guidance and commitment. You have seen the way he's moving up and down to make sure that the names are being called out very well. Things are running according to the way they were planned. So Mwalim, thank you very much for that good work you're doing. I want to thank our dear parents. Without parents, and as you heard the school head talk about them passionately, it is one group which has made sure that the people who are seated here, the students who are here this morning, the achievement you guys have made, yeah, are as a result of the parents and the good work they're doing. They're paying school fees for you, they're providing the materials you need, etc., etc. So as you go back, say hi to them and thank them for a job well done, and also allowing you to come here today. Now, our technical team here, you guys from yesterday, you have done a fantastic job to ensure that everything runs, everybody can hear what you're saying from here, etc., etc. So thank you very much for a job well done. I also want to appreciate in a very special way our backstage crew. Yeah, Mr. Onkoba, even though you have not seen him here, and Mr. Nganga. The awards you have seen emerge from that particular hall as a result of these two gentlemen. They made sure the certificates are done. They have made sure everything runs according to the way the projection is being done here. So we could want to appreciate the two gentlemen for a job well done. I also want to appreciate our student MCs. You guys have been fantastic. From yesterday, you have really tried, you rehearsed very well, and you have made the occasion, yeah, to go on without having run into a serious problem. So thank you and keep up the good job. I also want to teach the entire teaching staff. You have seen the teachers coming forward here to assist in awarding our students. A wonderful team of teachers. When I came here, I was told, I remember, you either work or you ship out. And sure enough, these teachers have worked. That is why we are celebrating the A's. You are here and being called out here. Getting 4 A's is not a simple job. It's something which is which we must put our best foot forward. I also want to thank the entire student body. The students who are seated here. You people have worked. I said earlier, we started teaching you virtually. Some of us came to see you after 1 year. You came to see your teachers almost after 1 year. But we thank God you were obedient, you did all the assignments, you worked, and that is why you guys are being awarded here today. I want to say, as you go back, we want to pray that God can take you safely back home. And as you continue planning your academic journeys, ours is to wish you all the very best. Now, before I conclude, we have a snack downstairs at the cafeteria. On your way down, you can grab one so that you can replenish. We can't sit you here all these hours and then you go with